Oh, God, that was stressful. Do you know the best thing, though, was at the end, it did everything it needed to do. It was a bit exciting. Right, everybody, this is it. This is the day. This is the time. I'm properly excited about this. Right, so what we've got to do is I need to say a few hellos. Then I'm going to give you a really cool lesson on stuff, which is really good about this. So first of all, it's half price download day. So everything on the website, it's up to December, isn't it, Sean? Up to December is half price on all of our downloads. Now, brilliant time to use your points. Got something really special happening about that tomorrow. When's our new special thing happening? Is it?
From tomorrow.
From tomorrow. So what time will it happen from? I've got Sean in here with me, so I've got midnight. Will it be midnight, do you think?
That's what you said.
Right, so from midnight tonight, there's something really exciting happening. It doesn't affect stuff you buy today. So Amber is our producer director today. Sean is on cameras for us, and we've got some great downloads. So I'm going to go quickly, show you what we've got, and then we're going to do as many demos as we can in this time, because I've got a load of stuff I need to show you. So Amber, we're going to go really fast through this, okay? So we're going to start off, and we've just picked a few of the designs to give you an overview. Right, so I've got Perfect Patterns MCS download. Now, you're going to have to shout out the prices, Amber, I'm so sorry. Can you do that for me? Shop Patterns, if you would like this set. $14.99. Shop Florals, if you would like this set.
£6.49.
£6.49, that's a bargain. Shop Boys, if you would like this one.
And that's £15.
Art in Bloom, Shop Bloom.
£17.49.
Shop Field.
£12.49. Shop Birthday. Oh, 1 minute. There we go. Right one.
Shop Field.
£15.
£15. Shop Love Letters.
Love letters. £8.99.
£8.99. And Shop Everyday.
£2.50.
£2.50. And there's 500 everyday backgrounds. This is everyday inserts. Shop Inserts.
£2.50.
£2.50. Shop
Animals.
Animals.
£14.99.
£14.99. And Shop
Cute.
Cute.
£7.49.
£7.49. Right, so you guys need to message in and tell me which ones you want to see. Come this way. Right, everybody. So, first of all, I've got to say a few hellos to you and a massive thank you to all of you for watching in that last hour. Right, so Audrey, good morning. Deborah, good morning. Sandra, good morning. Oh, two Sandras. Sandra Little, Sandra Cochran, Barbara, Pauline, good morning, everybody. And happy Tuesday. Morning, Alan. Then we've got Linda, good morning. Let's have a look. We've also got Marina, good morning, and Sandra Moxton. Susan, good morning to you. Barbara, good morning, Barbara Morris. Good morning, Shona. Lexi, hi, how are you? Jonathan, good morning. Helen, good morning. Shahab, good morning, Shahab. So he's super excited about adding more MCS downloads to his collections. Daphne, good morning. And Fran and Shirley, About the Boys, please. Okay, you got in first. So About the Boys is the first one. So About the Boys, then the Florals from Karen. Good morning, Chris and Faye. Can we see the £15 one, Sarah? Saras, I will check that one out. Maureen, good morning. And I'm going to pause there and do About the Boys. Right, everybody, love doing this. So, Minecraft Studio, first of all, we put it onto our computer. We've now got Minecraft Studio Elite, and this is the version that is free on our Highlight Crafts website. So, you're getting a piece of free software. All you have to do then, put it onto your computer, and then once you get your downloads, and they'll be in your account the minute that you pay for them. So you then decide where you're going to put them. They'll either be wherever you've loaded them onto your computer. We've got ours on an external hard drive, which is plugged into the side of the machine. And there you can see about the boys. If I click that little plus sign, it shows me all the things that are actually in this, on this download. So, and I've got them open here, some of them. So 3D frames, backgrounds, bookmarks, design sheets, gift bags, images, note sets, stationery. Where there's a little plus sign, I know there's even more. I've got cards, envelopes, inserts and stationery boxes, tags, toppers. Right, let's go into our design sheets. So if I pull this on here, this is what we call an index sheet. And I would always print this out because literally it's a quick reference guide. So design number 9, if I bring sheet number 9, it's just a drag and drop. You've got a happy birthday. I love this stitching on here. Then you've got all the little icons on there to be able to, and joking apart, you could scan that into your scan and cut and it would cut that out for you. And we've just been looking at doing a little bit of scanning. So let's take another look at another one. There's our camera and all the little elements too. But you could be swapping that photo for your own photo. Here we go. Here's another one. Love the stitching on these. I just think it is. And look at that. Putting a photo behind that would be absolutely fun. So there's a little taste of that little bit. We're going to go back up here and we're going to look at some of the other elements in here. So you've got 3D frames. So each one of these is designed with its score lines and its cut lines. So straight lines for cutting, dotted lines for scoring. You're getting the instructions that come with it. So there's all of your instructions. Here is your little thumbnail of the designs that you're getting. Then we've got our backgrounds. Now this is a huge collection of backgrounds and they're colour coordinated. So you can go into and rainbowed across the shades, which is what I just love this. That's going to be a fab one. That's a fab one as well. And then we've got this one here that you can see. I like that rainbow design there. So we're up to, at the moment, we're up to 126 backgrounds. In fact, you're going to get 150 backgrounds in there. You've got bookmarks, which you can see. So there's 10 bookmarks. The design sheets, we didn't count those, but we'll count those because there's 18 design sheets. Got gift bags. Now, these are super useful. In fact, we have got some A3 sort of lightweight card coming up in a really good price. And these would be great to print out on A3 and make bigger bags. So you're getting all the detail there. Happy Father's Day. But let's say you didn't want that to say Father's Day. I'm just going to show you a little tip. Because, of course, taking that out of there would mean you've got to either cut it out or edit it. But if I did this, so I'm going to copy it and paste it. So I'm going to do another one of them. And I'm now going to, let me do a lasso knife. It'll be easier. I just need to zoom out a bit so I can see what I'm doing in a bit better thing. So I'm just going to keep that one. Oops, I'll click off that, cancel there for now. Click off and move that. I'm just going to move these out of the way because my page is a bit busy. This is I like to think about this as being my desktop. So I'm just going to move these out the way, move this back on here and move this one here. So what we want to do is we want to get rid of that text that we've got there. And this is what I would do. I'd use my lasso knife and I am just going to go there like that, and I'm going to keep the inner. So I've got that piece. I'm going to pull this one over the top. I'm going to put this like that, and all you're going to do is just line that up. Oops, nearly there, like that. So we've gone over it. Oops, I moved it right at the last minute. Down a bit. There. So you literally have covered it up, and then you can put your next greeting on. Right, you're also going to get images. Now this is crazy because there are in total 477 images. So if looking at that one there, if I go down all the way down here, oh actually I've just seen a few really good ones. I'm going to take this one, Yay It's Your Birthday. Let me just delete that off there. We're going to come here, make that one smaller and put that one on the bottom of the bag, and look at how perfectly that fits there. This is what you're getting in this. There is so much to choose from. I'm going to, right, we're going to go on here and we'll have a look at them. So you're getting all of these toppers that you can see here. These are all golf, you've got golf related images here. Then we get into different kinds of sports that you're going to get, but you're getting loads of different individual icons. Then you're getting, oh, look at those ties, a little bit of movement in them. So if you'd like this one, Shop Boys, it's £15. Look at the ties there. They look fab, don't they? The moustache, you could literally put the ties underneath the moustache. But you're getting over 400 different images of all of the different designs. And don't worry, because you've got it with Father's Day, but you've got it without. This is something for the guys. There is something here for all of those fabulous occasions. Look at that. They're just perfect for somebody who's got their first job. Then hipster dad putting photographs behind here. Then you're getting... You've got little young characters as well. You've got fun characters. You've got Mr. Muscle Man. You've got, oh, look, Fabulous at 40. I'm just here. This could say Super Dad in there. You've got you've got Dad and the two characters. Look, characters with their hats on. You've got all of these and these. There are loads and loads of them. There are literally, and I'm just going to zoom out and make this just a little bit quicker so that you can see you're getting all of this lot. There are loads and loads and loads and loads of images. If you're ever looking for an icon to dress up a photograph, it's on here. Now, don't forget, you're also going to get notelet sets, you're going to get stationery, the envelopes, everything that goes with it. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of images. And in addition to that, you've got tags and toppers. Just very quickly, these are some of your toppers. Lots of fun stuff, but lots of really clever stuff too. Right, next one we're going to, Amazing Animals. Let's take a look at this. So in here we've got element sheets, images, papers, sentiments, templates and toppers. Right, let's look at our templates, because these are the templates you've got. You've got different kinds of pop-ups, you've got card cape wraps, you've got gift boxes, you've got bag boxes, you've also got stationery boxes. You're getting the template itself, and you're also getting, so if I take that part of the design and you overlay that on a background, you're going to be able to, let me just put this background here, and then go back into my templates and pull that template on there. You can see how it will only cut out the bit you want. But the best thing about this is you can line it up so you get the part of the design you want in exactly the right place. Right, you're also going to get, let's go into our images. So you're going to get all of these animals. Now there are loads of them and there's a little bit for everybody. This is super cute. Oh my goodness me, I've just deleted it, sorry. So you've got our little dogs, our Chihuahua with his Mexican hat on. Then you've got flowers, you've got the dog and the cat separate, all the little cats in the trees. You've got our scruffy little dogs being bathed. Then you're getting 170 images of animals. You've got everything that you could possibly want. You've even got a little shrew. You've got all of these characters that you can see here. Plus, you're going to get all of these, the ducks, the geese, the guinea fowl, the frog, the characters, all of them together. You've got them, the birds, the budgies. You've got the frogs. We've got a cockatoo. We've got goats. We've got there's guinea pigs on here as well. There's pigs and chickens and hens. There's pigeons. I don't think there's very much that isn't on here. These are all, look at these poppies. Oh, you're getting a little bit of everything on here. And you're also getting papers to go with them. Oh, that looks like our Jennifer's buddy. You've got the puppies, the little puppy wings. You've got the little puppy Alsatian. There's a little Dalmatian. You're getting all of those. Plus, we're getting the sentiments. Now, your sentiments are complementary to all the designs you've just seen. Each one of them is individually placed. So each one of them you can change the colour of. You can add the detail to. You can put that over as an overlay. We can do drop shadows. Because these are, let me show you this. Because these are images, we can do different things with them. Because it isn't a text, it's actually an image. So I'm just going to get rid of some of this. Right, here we go, delete that. So I'm going to bring this onto here, go into my effects. I'm going to add a little bit of colour. So we're going to make it red. We're going to copy that and we're going to paste it. So we're going to have two of them. So I'm going to put that one there. This one, I'm going to do a blur on. This one, I'm then going to bring back over the top. So you can do a really clever little blur. So you got that behind you. Because it is actually an image file. So we can do faded edges. So you can fade the edges into the design. You can, we can do, move this one out of the way. We can do a vignette into a rectangle there. So you can be adding that in, but you can change the colour and we can go red. And then let's set the colour. No, I don't want to set it because we don't want to change it. We'll keep it red, but we'll go back into the effects and soften the edges of that. So you can get all these different effects that you can do things with. You can do where's my drop shadow? I can do a drop shadow on it. So you can see how you can do that with the design. So there are literally loads of different things that we can do with it. I'm going to go back into the files so that we can keep going and looking through them. So you've got our templates we've talked about, the toppers. Now these are fab because they're already designed for you and they're great for ideas and inspiration. So you've got a few designs there and then you've got a whole page of them. In fact, altogether, you're getting 24 different toppers with and without sentiments. But look how clever these are. So let's say you want to take that topper and you want to do something different with it. So I'm going to go down to number, where's number 13A? So we'll have this one. So we'll pull that on. Want to change that dog design there and take him out. So I'm going to copy it and paste it, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a panel from this design, so I'm going to crop it. So I'm literally going to, cancel. Just got to get rid of some of this other stuff because it is distracting. So this one, right, so we're going to crop you now. So I'm going to crop a panel from there, okay? We're going to take that and we're going to build that here, and look at how easy it is to do this. And then what we do next is we go into our effects and we soften the edges. So I just need to make it a bit bigger now. Up there. There. So you can see how you can make it blur into the design. And then I would put my white line back in there. In fact, do you know what I would do with that? I would crop this, and it's not going to let me do that. Oh yes, it will. Cancel. So I'm going to pull that in. Oh, I need to crop it as in lasso it. Let's get you a bit bigger, a bit more of you. And I'm going to go right the way, whoops, lost my thing. Down there, straight up there, across to that. I think that's going to do it. Keep the inner, bring it there. Let's do a little bit of, make it smaller. So I don't want that edge softened there. So what I would do then is I'm just going to get myself what will I do? I know what I'll do. I'll get a copy of this and paste it. I'm going to put you there. And I'm going to get myself a perfect square. Okay, I'm going to go into my effects. I'm going to take off the softened edges. I'm going to make that thin. I'm going to change the brightness to white. Put you there. So there we go. You're going to go there. This is going to come to the front. So that bit, this bit. So it's there. So now I can stretch that up, make it really narrow, put him there, and put my white border in. So you can see how you would build that up just by putting the white border back in and covering it up. So it's really easy to be able to do all these little techniques. But then I've got this design that I can then go into my files. I can go back into my animals and I can pick whichever one is my favourite and place that on the front and make that topper completely different. So if you'd like to get this one, Shop Animals gets you all of the animal elements. Right, we're going to go and look at our inserts. So everyday inserts here. So first of all, let's have a new page, get rid of our grid, get rid of our ruler. So we've got birthday inserts. Now, I'm just going to pull this one on so you can see how many there are. 128 birthday inserts, a selection of them. Happy birthday, already done for you. Here's another one, little bunny. The prime purpose of being 4 is to enjoy being 4. Of secondary importance is to prepare for being 5. Well, that's a bit, what's the word? A lot of words. That one's lovely, beautiful. How about a simple happy birthday? Oh my goodness, look at him, he's little flying, he's cute. Then we've got here another one, happy birthday. Then this one here, sending you best wishes on your birthday for the coming year. More, wishing you happy birthday and more to come. Right, so then you've got ladies and men's. Now, for the ladies, we have got 188. Let's take a look at these. What I like is that you get them with and without. So you can type in your own sentiment. You can see here, look, here you go, with or without the design. But you are literally getting hundreds of them. So you've got all of these. It gives you an idea of the overview of the designs that you're getting. All of these, again, an overview, little hands with all the lovely elements in them. Then you've got all of these here. There are dozens of them. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Let's have a look at that 125. This is what I love about the having your inserts and being able to actually bring them together so that you can look at them like this. Now, if you wanted to use that as a card front, you absolutely could use that as a card front as well. Then we've got our everyday ones. We've also got our men's. So all of these completely different to anything you'll have seen before. Let's take a little look at 66. There we go. That's a nice one, isn't it? That'd be lovely for a retirement. Look at the swell on that sea. Oh, that makes me smell. I can smell the sea looking at that picture. Here's another one. You've got here just some like very simple black and white verses. Life is what we make it, always has been, always will be. So you've got, here's another one for you. I think I've discovered the secret of life. You just hang around until you get used to it. That's a good one. Here's another one for you. The purpose of life is a life of purpose. These are fabulous. So you're getting loads of them. And again, there's 100 that I've just been looking at there, but altogether, yep, you are getting 100 of them, so you can see so many different styles. You're also going to get occasions. Now, these are going to be useful because you're going to see you'll get lots of different styles and looks, but you've got so a thank you. Your generosity is appreciated. Thank you for everything that you do. Here's another one for you. Congratulations on your little bundle of joy. Cute little fingers, cute little toes, snuggly tummy, and a little button nose. Here's another one for you. I cannot put into words how much you do for me. So for this, I thank you. So that's another thank you. One small hand to hold in yours, one small face to smile, one wet kiss as he says goodnight, one small child. That should say one wet kiss, one puppy dog. And may you always feel as close as you do this day. May your lives be graced with good health. May you always find happiness in your home. Happiness, and may it be a refuge from the storms of life. I'm sorry I'm ruining these sentiments. But you can see with, there, without. But everything's positioned perfectly for you to be able to use them. Right, if you're wondering what size they are, let me show you that. So first of all, if you want to print different sizes, one of the things that you can do is go into your printer settings and ask it to print a particular size. But don't forget, you can also put these onto your grid. So if I put them on my grid and I put my ruler on there, I can size it to whatever size I want. Or alternatively, come down here and choose centimetres or inches. So let's go inches. So my ruler has now changed to inches.
It just cuts off on the bottom of the TV.
Oh yeah, sorry. There you go. So there's my inches. It's changed my mat to inches. It's changed my ruler to inches. But now, if I want to, I can, that's for my positioning, but I can decide how wide I want it. So let's say I want to go 6 inches wide and press enter. It will automatically reduce it in proportion because it's got the aspect ratio lock on. So you can see there that is it, reduced regularly in size, and so I can type in what size I actually want, which is really, really useful when you come to do things like inserts, everyone. Right, let's have a little look, everybody. So, let's have a look. We need to go back down and see where I've got to. Can we see florals, please? I'll come on to that. Hope we've shown you the £15 one. Rosemary, can you demonstrate animals? I hope I've shown you enough of that animals. You've got inserts. We've had a look at it. Fran said, now I'm in my comfort zone. Okay, let's see. Pauline says, thanks. Can I just say well done on getting something to cut? We all know that feeling of achievement. Oh, so Jacqueline says, you would have laughed your socks off yesterday. I wanted to do my own overlay. Well, I scanned the black image into my scan and cut, then realised it was FCM and didn't know how to convert to PNG. Hours later, realised even using a lasso or scissors, I didn't leave the image. So painstakingly, I kept digitally punching little squares around my image. Then by the time I'd done it, I'd forgotten why I wanted it in the first place. That's me. That's absolutely me. So let's have a look at here. What everybody. So just don't want people to think that they have all the images already and not get the new one if they wanted. The one I have was a download last year, so not that old. I think you're talking about All About the Boys. It's not the same All About the Boys. No, it isn't. And do you know, it's quite hard after 15 years of trying to come up with new names for things, isn't it, Sean? Right, so Field of, which one are we doing now? Love Letters next, then Field of Flowers. Is that okay? Right, let's find Love Letters is there. So we've got the builder, papers, seals and stamps, and we've also got the papers. But the papers are stunning. Right, I am going to go full screen again, if that's okay. Let's delete you off there. We'll get rid of our grid and our ruler. These are beautiful. They're absolutely stunning. I mean, these are toppers in their own right. It's just gobbledygook text, so you can really play with this and do all the different things that you'd want to. But look at the letters. These are so pretty. These backgrounds, just gorgeous. And you're going to get 28 of those. You can see all the different colours, the different compositions that you're getting. But then in here, you're also going to get the builder bit. So you build all your own elements. So you've got things like here, you've got all of the envelopes, the letters themselves. You're also going to get the seals and the stamps, so you've got those to be able to put on as well. Plus, you're going to get the flowers. And the flowers have been designed so that some of them look like they can literally come out the side of an envelope. I'm going to show you this. So we've taken and deconstructed the other designs for you so that you can be building your own. Let's do a quick demo on this one. And I'll show you some of the elements that you can build. We'll take this and we'll put an envelope on here. So we're going to put, what should we do? Should we do an open envelope or a closed one? I think we'll do an open one. So we're just going to rotate that and put that open envelope on there. Now, the thing that we've got happening here is that because this is quite pale and it's on a very pale background, those two things are not showing up as well as we would want them to. So one of them needs to be made darker, or we need to do some more work with it. And I'm going to show you a couple of things that I would do to this to enhance the detail. Well, first of all, we're going to take this one down and this one here, and we're going to copy it and we're going to paste it. And then I'm going to go into my embossing and I'm going to take a little bit of embossing there, and I'm going to take that opacity, oops, I need to click off and click back on, and take that opacity down a little bit. So now we've got that embossed feature. And because what we've done is we've given it some texture, when we bring this one on, and I need to bring it to the front, this one now stands out much more. So much happier with the way that that is standing out. I'm wanting something that's more an envelope shape than that one. So I'm going to go into my files and I'm going to pick this one. So I'm going to take that and place that on top. Now you can see immediately how this stands out because this one's flat and this one is a square shaped. So I'm now going to take a regular envelope, not that one, let's get a different one. Let me see, this one maybe? Yeah, I'm going to take this one and I'm going to show you how to make it so that the envelope is open. So I'm going to copy and paste it, and I need 3. So I'm then going to copy and paste it. So I've got 3 of them here, okay. This first one, I'm going to use my lasso tool and I'm just going to run it round here. Just going to go, take your time at home. You'll do it a little bit better than me. Oh, drat. Cancel. Do it again. I've got this really clicky happy mouse here. So going round, up there, down, 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 up there. And I want to keep the outer. So that's that bit. Now this one, I want to do the same. And I'm going to get my lasso knife. I'm going to go around, whoops, not quite as smooth as the first time. Come down, whoop, made a right mess of that, haven't I? Let's cancel that and do it again. The lasso knife, right, so a bit more attention to detail. So round here, down, across, there, keep inner. So I've got, there's my envelope, there's this bit. So now what we're going to do with this is we're going to bring this order, bring to the front. So that's going to sit on there. And I think I'm just going to move these out the way so I'm not clicking on them. And get rid of that. Delete. Right, this is where you have to do a little bit of work on this, but it's worth it. So first of all, I'm now going to flip that image. I know you're thinking, and then we're going to flip it vertically. So that is going to become our envelope top, okay? This bit, I need some of this colour to fill it in that bit there, and I need to sort out this bit here. So I'm going to take a little bit of this shape by putting it behind there. I'm going to flip it horizontally. Oh no, and flip it vertically. So like that, right. I need to look at which bit of it. So I'm going to need to get it much bigger, so that I've got just that bit. So I'm happy with that, and then I'm going to get my lasso knife. I'm just going to take a bit of it. I'm going to keep the inner. I'm going to put that bit there, stretch it out, and stretch it up a bit. it's going to go about there. Then this bit is going to come to the front. So you can see how we're starting to build our little envelope up. And then this bit here, because of all the detail that we've got on there, I actually don't mind that, to be fair. I'm going to now go into my flowers, and you'll see why we don't mind that bit, because we're now going to rotate that. I'm going to put you, in fact, let me get you out the way. I'm going to put you just there, like that. I'm going to put you there. There, we're going to put that one there. Let's see what that's looking like. That one definitely needs to come down here. That one needs to go there. This also needs to come to the front. Oops, that one. It's that one. So we only see that little bit of it peeping out. And because it's got a straight line, I want to make sure it doesn't peep out too far. That one's going to be behind. That one is going to be behind, like that. Now I can put the ones on front. So these are going to go here. This one's going to go there. It's going to go there. We're going to have some little petals just here. Make those pretty. Have those so that they're sort of falling a little bit. Just there. And then I need one more little bit of something. And I think it needs to be a little bit of blue. Just in there. And a little bit of blue just in there, and one last little bit of it, a petal, just there. Right, so now I'm happy that I've got all that together. I'm going to group it, so I can move that out the way, move my design back, come into here, get this whole thing. I don't need that envelope anymore, so I can delete that off. Get my embossing over the top. Then I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. So I'm going to delete you off because I don't need you. Zoom in and get this lined up. So there. And then bring this. Get rid of you. Oh, I've turned it off. Oh no! I've turned it off. Oh no! I pressed the off button by mistake. Oh! It won't have saved. It won't have saved, will it?
Should have only understand that fish. It's coming back on.
Is it coming? The delete button to get rid of the envelope. Oh, blinking heck. It's not even coming on now. What have I done? Yes! 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 Wow! Thank you, everybody, for making that work. Yes. I was going to be gutted then. I thought I'd lost it. But I think my embossing's moved. Feels like it's a bit too heavy weight. So I'm going to come into here, into my effects, and I'm going to take that emboss down a bit. And that bit, down a bit. Yeah, that's better. There. So now, when you look at it, You've created your own envelope with your own design on there. Okay, chuffed with myself on that. Even more chuffed that I didn't lose it. Right, everybody, this is super exciting. Do you know today we are doing half price downloads across the whole of our website, right up until the beginning of December's. It's really exciting. Right, let me have a look. Christine Rogers says, I had to wait 6 years and never had a letter either, waspy woman. Oh, that's interesting. Couple of years ago, I would have been classed as a pensioner too, but now have another 4 years to wait. My maths is still a 63 now. I know I'm 63 in a couple of months. Blinking heck, where's that gone? Right, everybody. So what I need to do is I need to show you Field of Flowers next. So we're going to, we'll take all of this away and delete this, and we're going to go into our files and we're going to pick Field of Flowers. So remember, all the prices that you see, I'm just going to close that one up to give me a bit more room. And oh, look at these backgrounds. These are stunning. Guys, these are absolutely beautiful. Now, you are going to get, I think you're going to get 150 of these. Let me just have a look. You're going to get 150 backgrounds. Wow. Oh gosh, look at that. That looks like, I've got to show you that in more detail. 71. Go a long way down here to get to 71. So look at this one. Look at that. That with printed on watercolour card, and then just little bits of watercolouring in there would look stunning. That's beautiful. Then we've got decoupage. Now you've got all the elements to build your decoupage. So, lovely designs here. Look at how everything's broken down. So you've got all the pieces for you to be able to build this one. This one is a definite must-have. So also, this is a good one for designing too, because you've got the elements that you can then add on to, and you could go into it and be adding in your own elements to create your own designs. I'm just going to pull a couple of these bouquets on. Look at the detail in that one. Here's another one. Look at the detail in this one. These are stunning. I'm just going to take that. I'm going to delete these off because I want to show you what would happen if we chose, let's go with background 67. So I'm going to go into background 67. Let me see where we go. This one. It's quite a texty background. So we'll take all these out, get our background 67, send that all the way to the back. I just think about this as being, look at that, that's going to be stunning. And if we then wanted to make this into our own background, if I go into tile and I do toggle tile and I bring that into there and that down to there, and then I do the same with this one, and I do tile, and I toggle that. Oops, no, I need to move you out the way. Let me undo that. So I'll move you there, get you there. I'm just going to tile, and all I'm doing is I'm right-clicking on my mouse. I'm going to get you there. I'm going to make you a little bit paler and then bring this one over the top like that. Look at how you can then make all of this just so pretty and delicate and designed. It's just, and then like just put that in there, drop it. We could rotate it slightly, so we could get this one, so we've got a little bit of an angle on it. So we bring it in there, drop it down to there. I mean, it is just, and then when you then are choosing all of this, let me get, oh, I need to go down a little bit further. Choose all of that and group it together and pull this piece up here and that piece. Look at that as a background, even in its own right. That's gorgeous. This is why Minecraft Studio is such a clever program for you to work with. And then if I go into my layers, brushes, I beg your pardon, and I'm going to pick a colour. So I get my little picker and I'm going to pick that pink and I'm going to set the background to that pink so that it all matches. Oh, and then I know what else I need to do. I need to come into here and I need to get some of this and I need to get it quite small, well, maybe a little bit bigger, and let's do effects. We'll make it opaque so that that goes on there, and this is going to go over the top, and we're going to start to build a design. I'm so sorry we're going to run out of time, guys, but you're also going to get design sheets. These are beautifully designed, ready for you to work with. You've got digital stamps. You've got more digital stamps than you could ever imagine being able to use, but building your own scenes with these, they're stunning. You're also, your images, I mean, there are dozens of them. In fact, you've got over 300 images of all of these different things. If I was saying to you there was one of these you needed to get today, I would say this would be the one, because it is so beautiful. And you're also getting your postcards. So you've got all of these lovely postcards where the detail's already in there for you. Then you're getting your stationery. So you're getting cards, envelopes, inserts. You've got a little bit of everything on here. You've even got stationery boxes. You've got tags and you've got toppers. Look at that tag. How gorgeous is that? Everything's there already. I'm sorry I didn't get to read out all your messages, and there's so much more that I wanted to be able to do. You know what, guys, you lot are fabulous. Please, it's really, really good to have your company. Thank you so much. So everybody, don't forget the price that you're seeing on the screen, 50% off all of our downloads, but that's before you actually get your club discounts and your own your points as well. We've got loads more coming up for you. Don't go anywhere, because Diane's going to be with me later on. Some of the team are having a bit of a break today, so we're giving them a rest, and I'm afraid you've got me. But you know what? I couldn't be more excited about it, because I love your company, and thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I hope those little taster demos have given you a taste of what you could do with Minecraft Studio. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes, because is it time, Amber, or have I got more time? It's time to go. I'll see you all very soon. Thank you. Don't go anywhere. There's more coming up in a minute.